Hey everyone, it's Angela. Welcome back to another video. I'm so excited to be here in Seoul, South Korea. If you guys want to get live updates on my trip, then make sure to follow me on Instagram at iblogkbeauty because I am using that a lot more nowadays. But anyway, in today's video, I'm going to show you guys what I did on day one. Well, technically night one, seeing as I arrived in Incheon Airport at 5 in the evening. So I successfully arrived in my Airbnb after coming from Incheon International Airport. I took an AREX express train to get here. And as soon as I came here, I quickly took a 20-minute power nap because I was so tired. I put on my pajamas, got comfortable, but now I'm ready to go out and explore. But before I do so, I want to show you guys what the Airbnb looks like. I'll be staying here for about 3 days. It's a bit too small for me, especially the room. It's just way too small. So after that, I'll be moving to somewhere a lot bigger. This is the entry, and then if you turn, you can see the whole view of the place. So you just have a kitchen, you have another room, you have the bathroom as well, and then you have my room. So this is my room. As you guys can see, it's really small. Don't mind all the tripods over here, but it is super cozy and comfortable. Like the floor is heated, the bed is really comfortable. Okay, so I think I want to start getting ready to go out now. I am not looking the best, so let's just go ahead and put on some makeup and fix this hair and get on a cute outfit and leave. So all I did was just curl my hair with a curling iron. I've just got to put on my long padding since it's freezing outside. So the most embarrassing thing happened right when I stepped out of my Airbnb. So in my Australian mind, not having much experience with snow, it didn't register that this solidified water would be slippery. So as soon as I stepped onto the most crowdy street in Korea, this happened. I hate snow. But anyway, my first stop of the night was Myeongdong, and although I went there last year, I didn't spend much time there at all. So the first thing I did when arriving in Myeongdong was check out the street food vendors, and I ordered this cheesy hot dog which was super melty and super crispy, and it had some tomato sauce and mustard on top of it, and that was so good. And then the next thing I ate is actually one of my favorite street foods. It's a really simple one, but I love 계란빵, and 계란빵 is egg bread or egg bread. And that was so good. I actually finished that thing in like 30 seconds, as you can see. The next thing I ate was this chicken in a cup. It had crispy chicken, it had rice cakes, it had cheese on it and sauce. It was so good. This is my mood after eating it. Staying up when I go out. You gotta know I'm all yours. So after the street food, I decided to go to Style Nanda. I'm a huge 3CE fan. I love their clothing, I love their makeup, I love everything about Style Nanda and 3CE, and the place was so beautiful and aesthetic. And so I decided to go to their pool cafe at the top level, and it was so pretty. I actually ended up kind of becoming friends with the guy that works there. We actually had like a deep and meaningful conversation. But anyway, I ordered a drink and I also got a little lemon tart dessert. But to be honest, I kind of regret getting the dessert. The dessert was gross. And the green tea latte that I ordered was okay. So the food wasn't good, but the atmosphere was. After wandering around Myeongdong, it was then time to go to Hongdae. As soon as I arrived though, I was immediately stopped by a swindler. Now, I actually have a video all about them, so if you don't know what they are or what they do, definitely go ahead and watch that video. But this time she was actually quite nice and she wasn't that aggressive at all.
한국어 어디서 배웠어요? 호주에서 대학했어요. 오, 진짜 그럴까? 네. 우와, 대단하다.
When she asked if I was busy and I said yes, she immediately understood and she was like, oh, that's okay. You know, have a good day, blah, blah. So it was a much more better experience than I had last time when I went to Korea.
한국에 관심 있으면 제가 한국 트레디션 컬처 네. 공부해서 소개시켜주고 싶었는데 네. 바쁘면 나중에 또 이런 사람 만나면 해봤으면 좋겠어요.
I learned one main thing from my trip in Hongdae last night, and that was that this girl has great thermoregulation.
How is she not cold?
Oh, and that being short is a curse. But anyway, the main purpose of my trip to Hongdae wasn't actually to see all the busking and the shops, because I already saw that last time I went to Korea. But actually, I had a meetup. Now, I didn't have a meetup with you guys, although I'd love to have one, but I attended an event by meetup.com. And that's a site which allows you to connect with people all around the world based on common interests. This sounds totally like a sponsorship, I swear it's not. But anyway, I went to a Korean English meetup. It's different from other meetups because it wasn't a shared group setting. The format was one-on-one conversations with a Korean speaker, and after a certain amount of time, you would switch the person. So it's sort of like speed dating, but for languages and making friends. And I'm sorry I couldn't film any of it. It's because I can't just whip out a camera in front of a random person I've never met before, especially like during our first conversation. It's kind of weird. Alright guys, so I'm back in my pajamas and I'm home after such a long day, I feel like, because I woke up really early to go to the airport, then I hopped on a plane, I arrived in Korea, and then I managed to do all of that and come back home. So I'm exhausted and I'm so ready to go to sleep. I've had so much fun and I'm so excited to be here. I would say my favorite part of being here though is like the interactions with other people. Finally, I'm able to use my Korean and finally I'm able to put it into real life situations. One thing I have found that I'm struggling with since coming to Korea though is handling my nerves and like my social anxiety. It's so funny how even the most simplest sentences like, can I have a cup of coffee? Like, 커피 한 잔 주세요, which I can clearly say. When I try to talk to the person working at the cafe or whatever, I get so nervous. I start like stuttering. I start like mumbling even, like not talking as clearly, and it's just so annoying. But I have to remind myself that, number one, I'm not perfect, so I can't always, you know, spit out a sentence perfectly. But number two, I need to remind myself of what I tell other people, and that is that language is 80% attitude, and that's been like my motto for like 2 years. And when I'm finally put into the situation, it's like I can't even practice what I preach. But I gotta remember that, because even if you knew all the grammar and vocabulary in the world and you knew how to say whatever sentence in the world, if you're not confident and you're nervous and you're scared, it's just not gonna come out right, even if you were speaking in English. So I've just gotta fake it, I guess, and pretend that I'm more confident than I am, because there've been like so many instances today where I'm like disappointed, but that's okay. I've just gotta stop being too hard on myself. But I think I just have to sleep it off. So I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys next time. And that is it for day 1 in Korea. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel because I'll be posting a lot more videos here in Korea. They won't just be vlogs, it'll be a bunch of different things. So stay tuned for that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below letting me know what you thought about it. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!